Well, it certainly seems like we're in a crisis. Well, when are we not in a crisis, dear brothers and sisters? So here's an article. Red alert, entire US supply of diesel engine oil may be wiped out in 8 weeks. No more oil until 2023 due to force majeure additive chemical shortages. So that's a problem. I'm working in this industry. I drive an 18-wheeler, and every 50,000 miles, my truck is going for a B service, meaning everything is checked up, oil change, everything that needs to be addressed is being fixed. So my truck is fit for fight. This is not good. This is not good at all. So, as if we all needed something else to add to our worries, a potentially catastrophic situation is emerging threatens to wipe out the entire supply of diesel engine oil across the United States, leaving the country with no diesel oil until 2023. This isn't merely a rumor. We confirmed it's happening. According to information you will see and explain in more detail in today's podcast, well, you will have to go on naturalnews.com yourself and find this article in order to listen to the broadcast. I'm not putting the link in the box because I'm pretty sure that ChinaTube is going to make that link broken. So go there yourself to naturalnews.com, look for the article. So, according to information you will see explained more detail in today's podcast below, chemical manufacturers of diesel engine oil additives have declared force majeure and has ceased supply operations to diesel engine oil manufacturers. Those manufacturers combine base oils with additive packages to create diesel engine oil. You can see a full list of these additives at informac.com. Antioxidants, anti-corrosion agents, dispersing additives, anti-rust mechanisms, friction modifiers, EP additives, anti-foaming agents, antioxidants, etc. Without these additives, diesel engine oil manufacturers cannot produce the final oil product that will lubricate diesel engines because the key manufacturer of these additives has ceased operations. Diesel engine oil can apparently no longer be produced in USA, at least not until the necessary chemicals are restored to full supply or capacity. This is explained by an industry expert in the following 2-minute video. So, let's hear.
1540 engine oil, or actually any of the diesel engine oils, are soon to become unavailable. You've probably already noticed that there seems to be some kind of a shortage out there on engine oils. It's hard to find. Rotella, for example, and Delvac are almost non-existent. The reason is because they're literally non-existent. Rotella has announced they're not even producing oil right now. The reason is because they have to have a certain additive package for it to be diesel engine oil. And the two producers of that additive are Chevron and Lipizol. Both of those companies, that's it. They're the only ones that produce the additive packages worldwide. 2 companies. So it doesn't matter what kind of oil that you buy, you're getting an additive package from one of those 2 companies. The problem is that both of those companies are out of those additive packages. They don't have any. And they're predicting that it's going to be an entire year before they're able to come back online and start producing additive packages so all these other companies can produce their oil again. I wanted it to sink in what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you there is going to be no diesel engine oil for an entire year available at all. Period. So unless your truck can run for an entire year on a change of oil, you need to get some oil. Whatever it takes. If you want to continue to operate, you need at least a year's worth of oil sitting in the garage or in the shop. If you're a farmer, get some oil. you need to buy quite a few barrels. I'm going to buy about 16 barrels. It's about what I can afford right now, and squirrel it away. It's going to become the most hottest commodity you've ever seen over the next couple of months. Anywhere from the next 4 weeks to 8 weeks, it's going to go from scarcity to non-existent. Get some oil, get it quick.
So you just heard that. That's bad news, but it's all orchestrated. Of course it is. They want to bring this country to its knees. And what better means would it be that they will hurt the transportation industry, which I'm in, so the country will come to a grind halt, meaning there will be nothing on the shelves, meaning, pandemonium, pretty much. It's going to be, let me be quite frank with you on that, it's going to be a Mad Max scenario. People are going to freak out. And now I want to say something that is off topic, but still not off topic, but it's nothing to do with the oil. It has. It has a lot to do with everything that is going on in this country under the Biden administration. Or Obama administration, third term. I know there's a lot of school shootings, there's a lot of shootings, and there's a lot of talks about firearms and restrictions and blah, 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 blah. Well, Second Amendment shall not be infringed, just so you know. You have the right to have a firearm, unless you are a convicted felon. So this red flag and this BS they're launching, I'm serious. That's unconstitutional, it's illegal, they cannot do that. You have the right to defend yourself. And Second Amendment was not intended for hunting, it was not intended for direct violence, meaning premeditated violence. It is meant for self-defense of your family, your surroundings, and most of all, against your tyrannical government, which it is. It's a sad thing that these things are going on, but I still believe that it's going under the umbrella of MK Ultra, these shootings, these orchestrated shootings. It is unbelievable how efficient these murderers are and how the police, like in Uvalde, Texas, is unable to do anything about the problem. The police chief there, he should resign in disgrace. They should have stormed that classroom and sacrificed themselves if needed to stop him from killing any more children. Period. 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 That is what a hero do. He disregard his own life to save others' lives. That is what police officers should do. That is what our troops should do. This is what everybody should do in a given situation where you have to stop someone who is murdering other people in plain sight. So, with this in mind, I know there's a lot of liberals out there. Maybe you will listen to my voice. I know you will, oh no, firearms, guns. Well, with this in hand, I'm just reading for you here. I want you to understand that that firearm is going to be your next best friend. You have to be able to defend yourself because people are going to go bananas. And this is the only line of defense you have. Someone is attacking you, want something from you because they don't have. Go get a firearm and a bunch of ammo. Load your gun, have it ready. Did you hear what I just said? Go buy a firearm now. Right now. Tomorrow. Yesterday. Do you understand what I'm saying? You want to be a sitting duck in a situation where the mob comes down the street and there's not anything you can do about it? If you have a firearm, you can make a difference. You can quite possibly save yourself and your family because you have that firearm. Because I can assure you, those coming down the street, the mob, they have something they can kill you with. And that's possibly firearms, blunt weapons, Molotov cocktails, whatever. Because they're desperate. They're going to come out of the cities, out to the rural areas. I think they're going to, well, most people in the rural areas, they're smart. They're not polluted by the mainstream lying media and politicians. They know what's right. They know what's wrong. And if they see a mob, they're going to line up and shoot them all. And that's okay. It's self-defense. Instead of having that city burned down like we saw under the riots, right? Which we're not talking about anymore. But just remember, the riots, that was Trump's and Putin's fault. The inflation is Trump's and Putin's fault. Everything bad going on in America right now is Trump's and Putin's fault. The Democrats has nothing to do with it because they believe that more spending will not increase inflation. They also believe that men can get pregnant. So there you have it. So, I repeat, get yourself a firearm. Yesterday, do you understand what I'm saying? Yesterday. I don't care what you feel about it. That would be your last line of defense. If you don't have a firearm and you don't want one, and you're not a Christian, just go out to the mob and let them beat you to death. Because they will come to you and beat you to death. So just get it over with fast. That's where you stand on that. So, the current supply of diesel engine oil is expected to be wiped out within 4 to 8 weeks. As stated in the video, the current supply diesel engine oil will likely be gone in 4 to 8 weeks. After that, unless a solution is quickly found, just like the baby formula, right? So maybe we'll have to, import it from somewhere. I'm sure the Russians got lots of oil, right? They can't sell that shit because of we know what this is leading to. World War III. There will be no diesel engine oil available until sometime in 2023. So late August through 23, barring some of the chemical interventions, there will be no diesel engine oil available in the United States. I want it to sink in. What I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you there's not going to be any diesel engine oil for an entire year at all, Sister Man in the video. Get some oil, whatever it takes. If you want to continue to operate, you need at least a year's worth of oil sitting in the garage or in the shop. But is he correct? We did some digging to find out. The warning checks out. Other engine oil suppliers are already warning about the inventory wipeout. We don't yet know the identity of the man in the video above, and we don't automatically believe what he's saying, so we independently checked with other diesel engine oil suppliers to find out if this shortage allegation is legit. Sinopec is a commercial oil brand that is available for purchase online. The BuySinopec.com retail website carries a similar warning about the looming wipeout of diesel engine oil. Here's the text of their website, source June 21st, 22. Note, it's not a perfect grammar, which we have not corrected. Diesel oil price list. While supplies last, we expect to stock out diesel engine oil products in the month of June 2022 and resume back with the inventory in the first quarter of 2023. This means that other refinery products, including the raw materials for producing the base oil for lubricants, are in short supply. This has led to a worldwide shortage of base oils. Refinery maintenance. Many crude oil producers have postponed their planned maintenance in 2020 because of the pandemic. They are now shutting down to carry out critical maintenance activities, further reducing global supply. Reduced demand for paraffin and fuel has caused many refineries to carry out maintenance activities, further reducing available capacity. Severe winter. In February, the Gulf Coast region in the United States was hit by unprecedented severe and cold winter weather. This caused shortages in chemicals and raw materials needed for the production of lubricants additives. In addition, several major additive suppliers declared force majeure after their raw material suppliers invoked force majeure due to extreme weather conditions. This affects additives and chemicals for all lubricant categories. Update. Shortly after my broadcast went live, citing this by Sinopec website, they removed this language from the page, likely due to a very high number of media inquiries they were getting due to my mentioning of them in my podcast. Another source confirms the shortage of rationing diesel engine oil. A third source has confirmed that this situation to me personally, emphasizing that we are to attempt to purchase two 55-gallon drums of 15W40 diesel engine oil. They could only provide one drum because the diesel engine oil rationing. This has been initiated within the distribution company. Apparently, we are having difficulty supplying all the engine oil being demanded by customers. We currently have an in-house researcher looking at the actual names and locations of the additive chemical manufacturers who has declared force majeure and are causing this extreme disruption in the supply chain of engine oil. We will bring you that update once it's available. At present, we do not know the names of these additive manufacturers. Shortages of diesel fuel and DEF also widely reported. Pilot and Flying J, which is the same company today, they merged many years ago. They got a big problem getting filters for the pumps to filter the diesel and the DEF. So we have a slow flow because they can't replace the filters, and that means more time at the pump. And in some instances, which I have tried a few times, my pump simply just shut off. I couldn't get fuel there. I had to roll or crawl down to the next truck stop so I didn't run out of fuel. That's how bad it is. All modern diesel engines require three things to operate: diesel fuel, diesel engine oil, diesel exhaust fluid, thanks to California, used to reduce emissions. Well, it does help, but still, it costs too much. Well, you can pretty much just pee in your DEF tank. It's pretty much made of cow piss. So that's what it is. Without any of these three, diesel engine oil cannot function. Importantly, if you are running out of DEF in your exhaust fluid tank, your engine will, what is it called? I forgot that exact word, but it will mean that your truck can only go 5 miles an hour. How about that? Without any of these three, diesel engine oils cannot function. Importantly, there are shortages widely reported in each of these three. Diesel fuel shortages are being reported in Florida, with Flying J gas stations running out along the highways in some areas. And the entire East Coast, as far as I know, is severely hit. My company I work for has reported that there are fuel shortages already. And we should contact them. But I don't drive over there. I don't want to go to the East Coast ever again in my life, even though it's pretty over there. I had enough of liberals. We have been told that if we have any issues regarding fuel, we should call Fuel Desk and get a solution to our problem. Even if that means that they will have to send a separate tanker out to us and fill up our tank, which will cost a fortune. But we gotta get going. We gotta get the goods out to you, right? This is our responsibility. That is to make sure that you get your coffee, you get your milk, you get your butt wipes, and you get your diapers, and you get everything you need. That is what I and hundreds of thousands of other drivers are doing for you every day. And we are busting our chops, and we're getting no credit for it out there on the road. People don't give a flying F about us. They don't even think that we actually right now is driving something that they are purchasing daily, something that they need daily. They don't care. Union Pacific reducing rail shipments to diesel fuel for pilot flying J gas stations. DEF diesel fuel exhaust fluid supply chain also cratering. In addition, Union Pacific Railroad is asking CF Industries, the primary supplier of urea, which is P, for making DEF fluid to reduce rail car loads, which means the distribution of DEF ingredients are being disrupted. This problem is so severe that even Tucker Carlson has covered the diesel fuel scarcity emergency. I work intermodal, meaning I am driving the trailers or the boxes that comes in with the trains. That's my job. Coming from east, coming from west, mostly west, mainly China. Good grief. Why don't we just stop freaking buying that bloody crap? We don't need that crap. It's designed to go bust, so you go buy some more and put more money in a communist, tyrannical, should we say, genocidal regime. That's what you're doing. I want you to think hard about that every time you go shopping. Is it made in China? If it is, do you buy it? Yeah, I'm gonna buy it. Well, I'm just gonna inform you that by doing that, you are condoning, you are accepting tyranny, genocide, slavery, and all there is in between. That's what you are supporting by buying their bloody products. Stop buying anything made in China or PRC. Stop buying the crap. Why are you putting money in their pocket? You're putting money in a pocket of a group of people who wants to invade and take America away from you. Now, if they succeed in taking America away from you, they're going to kill every one of us. There will be no Americans left in America. That's their plan. That's their goal. And steal our land from us, and we will be wiped off the map permanently. Is that what you want? If that's what you want, liberal fool, just keep buying something saying made in China or made in PRC, People's Republic of China. Why do they even call it People's Republic? It's not for the people. It's for a select few. The rest are slaves. It's a little club, and the rest is not members of it. And in the Western world, it's one big club, and you and I are not members. We are expendable. That's how they see us. And this that's going on right now, well, let's just say we had it coming. We did not do what we actually had a duty to do. And that is to ensure the integrity of the Constitution. That's one thing. And another thing is, we're under judgment right now. Too many people in this country have said, screw you, we don't need you, God, and shaking their fist at him. And when you've done that long enough, he's going to take off his protectors, and he is going to let whatever happens, happen, until you get on your knees. But as history has shown many times, the Israelites, oh, God, we need us. Oh, help us, help us, help us. And God had mercy and helped them. And as soon as everything was okay, they turned around and said, oh, we don't need him. We are in the sweet spot right now. And then the enemy came again. This is exactly what's going on in America now. Just so you know. I'm not going to read any more of the article, because I have to go to bed. I just wanted to let you just know. This is not good. I might be without a job because I cannot drive for a year on the same 15 gallons of engine oil. I can't. It will destroy the engine. It has to be replaced every 50,000 miles. In a car, your oil has to be replaced every 5,000 miles if you want your engine to last for a long time. If you don't do that, you're destroying your engine. So if you paid a lot of money for your car, I hope you're willing to pay those $60, $70 it costs to have your oil replaced every 5,000 miles. But now we've got a problem, major problem. And people, don't put any oil in your engine that is not rated as the cap on the inlet for your engine oil. You put anything else oil in there, you're going to destroy your engine. That oil has a certain viscosity, and the engine is designed to run on that exact viscosity of the oil. You put anything else in it, you destroy your engine. Is that worth it? I don't think so. Well, I don't have any more to say other than this is not good. This is really bad. What is that? Over and out. God bless you.